start today's event, may I request His Excellency Mr. Sibi George, Ambassador of India to Japan, to please come on the stage for the opening remarks. Hajime ni chunichi indo taishi, Shibi George Kakkayori, Kaikai no go aisatsu itadakitai to omoimasu. Onegai itashimasu.
Good afternoon, everybody. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to welcome you all to today's celebrations to mark India-Japan Partnership Northeast Mizoram, to celebrate and reflect on the growing cooperation between India and Japan, to explore potential for collaboration for mutually beneficial partnership between Japan and Mizoram, a beautiful and vibrant state in the northeast of India. I was so happy to see the video, one of the most beautiful videos I have ever seen. What a beautiful land. Everything that a tourist is looking for, starting from adventure tourism to the serene beauty of the landscape. Amazing. What a memorable and beautiful place. In fact, Northeast region comprising of 8 states and with international borders of 5,000 kilometers with 5 countries is a gateway to India's ancient cultural relationship with East and Southeast Asia. It binds India with some of its most important neighbors. The region is of rich cultural, linguistic, ecological and geographical diversity. It sits in the center of the world's richest biodiversity hotspot with rare varieties of flora and fauna. Dear friends, there are more varieties of orchids and medicinal plants in this region than anywhere else in the world. The region is also home to more than 220 diverse ethnic groups, each having their own distinctive social, cultural and linguistic identity, and is also known for its colorful fairs and festivals, which reflects the rich cultural heritage of the region, some of which we saw today in the video. Dear friends, today we are focusing on Mizoram. This is the 6th series of seminars that we are organizing on India-Japan collaboration in Northeast. Mizoram is a land of rolling hills, valleys, rivers and lakes, and more than 84% of the state is covered with forests. 84% of the state is covered with forests, tucked away in the thickets of green on the southern tip of Northeast India. It's a nature lover's paradise and has abundance of attractions for those who are interested in nature, culture and adventure. Mizoram, with its lush landscapes, rich cultural heritage and strategic location, holds immense potential for development and growth. Its rich biodiversity and favorable climate offers tremendous opportunities for sustainable agriculture and horticulture. It has a large opportunity to set up different kinds of agro-based industries, as about 87% of the entire state is productive in terms of forests. It has a rich tradition of handloom and handicrafts, renowned for their intricate designs and vibrant colors. It is known as the bamboo state of India due to its abundant bamboo resources, which occupies 30% of the total land area of the state and offers again opportunities for investment in bamboo-based industries. It also has significant potential for hydropower generation due to its numerous rivers and hilly terrain. Additionally, the strategic location of Mizoram provides access to neighboring states and countries, opening up a broader consumer basis. We have a series of presentations now lined up to speak on the beautiful state of Mizoram, so I won't get into a detailed description of that. I wish the seminar all the best. I'm sure that this would help us to generate more interest in this beautiful landscape of India. We look forward to a fruitful discussion today. Thank you and good afternoon.
Thank you very much, sir. Now we will start with the first presentation by Ms. Pai Rodingi, OSD to Honorable Chief Minister, Government of Mizoram. Saishoni OSD Shusho, Mizoram Shu Seifu, Pai Rodingi Shinioru, Saishono presentation itadakimasu.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Yes. Can I start? Can I start? Pardon me? Is it visible? Okay. Yes, I'm Arla Rodingi. I'm Director Tourism. And today we are very happy to have this meeting, India-Japan Partnership Northeast Mizoram. In fact, I feel this may be the first of its kind. And I'm happy for SAR to give time for this meeting also. And here we are talking about tourism opportunity in Mizoram. And just a minute. Just a minute, my slide is not moving. Look, yeah, so Mizoram, as you may be knowing it, it is one of the northeast states, and it is a landlocked, and right now also we have a lot of problem, actually, in getting into it also right now because of the heavy rainfall. But then at the same time, we do have a lot of opportunity in tourism, and that is why we need some sort of intervention, maybe from Japan also. And that is why we, from the beginning, I'm requesting this meeting to see the potential and the opportunity and a possible intervention for us to grow in tourism. As you have seen in my slide, we are bordering with Myanmar and Bangladesh, and Myanmar is right, as you all know, they are a little problematic, like local issue they are having, and Bangladesh, which is a growing country, is also very close to us. Just the other side of the bank of one river is Bangladesh. So the total geographical area is 21,087 square meter, and the forest cover is 84.53%. This is as per 2021 report. We do have 253 species of orchid, more than 300 medicinal plants recorded. And a very interesting thing is that we have one plant which is called Zapanlo, which is named Mycania migranta. It is believed that this was brought by the Japan Army during the Second World War, and till now, throughout our state, these plants is covering our vacant area, and it is used for wounds and skin, and it is very, very useful, plants which we have here. Everyone knows as a Zapanlo, and we don't have any other name of our miso also, we call Zapanlo only. And there are as many as 21 major hill ranges or peaks of different heights run through the length and breadth of the state. And we do have 2 national parks and 8 wildlife sanctuaries in the state. And population is 1.1 million only. And we speak Mizo and English only. And few of them are speaking Hindi, but normally Mizo is our language, and English is known to almost everyone. Mizoram has a literacy rate of 91.33%, but our literacy is not to feel proud, because we are lacking so much behind in skilling. That is why we need a lot of assistance also in skilling of our youth. And population between the 93.75 the population of the Mizo is age of 0 to 59 years, which is a very good percentage as a workable group. And climate is very pleasant. In summer, it is 20 to 30 degrees Celsius, and in winter, 11 to 20 degrees Celsius. And Mizoram is good for tourism for all-round destination. So it is considered as one most peaceful state in the country also, and it was declared as the happiest state in India by Management Development Institute in 2020 also. So connectivity, we do have air connectivity, and right now I think about 6 flights landed every day, and road connectivity is through Silchar, and now we are working via Agartala side also, and rail is up to Bairabi, which is Gona at the Silchar side, and it is expected that close to Aizawl, the railroad will also be coming soon. And the current scenario of tourism is that we have 54 hotels, 56 homestay, and 47 tour operator registered in the State Department. And down here we have a visitor, like 21, 22, we have 1,32,099. Foreign tourists, we have 517. And last year, we have domestic visitor, 2,15,230, and foreign visitor, 3,884. So we are like this only. And most of the visitor are sightseeing, 80%, and 10% is business, and adventure and outdoor activities are 5%, and religious is 5%. As we are Christian, the religious visitor are based on the Christian history and people who have come from the Europe side. So tourism product and resources, we have 7 big events in a year, namely Polkut, Chapcharkut, Mimkut Winter Festival, Christmas Festival, New Year, and Music Festival. Mizo, we are very good and sort of doing great in music. Most of us will be able to sing, but then not as good as people who are on the stage, but then normally everyone loves singing. And Guinness Book of Record has recorded Chapcharkut as the largest bamboo dance festival in the world also. And adventure, we feel we have a lot of potential in adventure, and we have some sites like Riek, Ailong, Tensol, Buifang, Champai, Colorado River, Tlong River. These are the sites which we thought would be good for adventure tourism. And we can have rock climbing, rappelling, trekking, nature trail, caving, outdoor hiking, aerosports, river rafting, and camping site. For the aerosports, we have one paragliding site, which is the best in India, would be the most, smooth landing, maybe in the whole Asia also, which is in Serchhip district. And we are proud with our nature and wildlife, and Mizoram is actually very beautiful for people who love nature, and it is a paradise for photographer and nature lover who will every turn reliving a new vista waiting to be captured. And it sits in the center of the world's richest biodiversity hotspot with rare variety of flora and fauna. Marble like slow loris, red zero, coral tiger, leopard, clouded leopard, leopard cat, Bengal fox are the animals which we have in the national park here. And religious and heritage tourism, majority of the population are Christian, as I already reported. Christian population is 87.16%, and the state is home to many religious and heritage landmarks that stand testament to the spiritual significance and religious aspect of the people. There is Kotswa group, which we have figure down below, where we have stone, wherein so many marking is there. We actually do not exactly know who are the people who have kept all these, stones and all. And now Archaeological Survey of India have taken care of this site, and it measures about 45 square kilometer, and hundreds of menhir stone depicting human, animal, and flora etching could be found here. This is a very interesting sites, and many people from abroad and from India have also come and see these sites. And up there is a Solomon's Temple. Actually, this is one organization, one denomination of the Christian have constructed, which is looking like a Solomon's Temple, which we see in the Bible. These people used to organize quite a big and interesting events every year, wherein they showcase the skill which they have among the church community. It is a very interesting site, and this is in Aizawl. People who have come to Aizawl just for one day stay normally visit this site. And we have a golf course resort at Tensor, which is about 95 kilometers from Aizawl. And this is having a 17 acres area and 18-hole golf course. There are 30 eco log huts, clubhouse, cafeteria, open air food court, reception area, and waiting lounge. And here we have a picture of the Tensor golf course. And opportunity for the cross-border tourism is also a challenge which we need to pick up. And because, as I said, Mizoram is border between Myanmar and Bangladesh. So if we can think of a border tourism, and this would be a suitable site. And Kaladan multimodal transit transport project envisages linking South Mizoram with Myanmar through Kaladan River Road, and the land route to connect Zorin-Kui in Mizoram to Pelatua, a river port in Myanmar, giving ultimate access to the port of Sittwe in Myanmar and to ports of Calcutta in the West Bengal. Mizoram will be the main gate and portal for the new trade road. And gap assessment, we have it here. Tourist infrastructure is one of our gap assessment done by us. The present accommodation facility are lacking both in terms of quantity and quality. The lodging facilities are insufficient to cope with the demands of high-spending tourists. Hence, possibilities of developing eco-friendly hotel and resort with themes drawn from Japanese and Mizo culture catering to the needs of international tourists may be explored. And for the connectivity also, most of the tourist destination we have are a little outskirt and remote. So we do need a better, connectivity by the road infrastructure, air infrastructure, and also IT infrastructure. Potential area of the partnership and collaboration which we propose for today's meeting is organize Sakura Taizong Festival in Mizoram to promote cultural exchange and build partnership between tourism stakeholders. Actually, we do have a natural grown Sakura here across the states. And also facilitate knowledge exchange by organizing farm tours of tourism stakeholder, wise event, etc. in Mizoram. Japan expertise in animation, visual effect, gaming, and comics can assist in developing VR tours and other forms of marketing material. And also culture, adventure, nature are the identified potential of Mizoram and the Northeast region as well. Efforts to transform these natural and cultural assets into medium assets, into tourism assets are being undertaken. Collaboration and partnership in these regards such as knowledge co-creation program, sharing of best practices, developing center of excellence for sustainable tourism, and adoption of a model village in all the Northeast states will not only change the tourism of Mizoram, but also the entire Northeast. And realizing that we have 256 species of orchid identified by Botanical Survey of India, in which 40% of these species belong to the rare categories. More than 3,000 species of medicinal herbs are also recorded, and because of this, joint venture to develop orchid park and herbal garden may be explored, which we thought Japan side also may be interested, because this type of effort had not yet been taken up in the Northeast, and it can be a hotspot for the whole of India also. So these are my presentation, and thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. To continue with today's event, may I next invite Ms. Maria C.
I have finished, and if there is any question to be attended, or we can go on to the next program.
Thank you, ma'am. We are moving ahead with the next program. May I please invite Ms. Maria C.T. Zuali, Director, Commerce and Industries Department, Government of Mizoram, to give a virtual presentation on business opportunities in Mizoram.
Good afternoon, ma'am and sirs. Am I audible? Okay. So my name is Maria C.T. Zwali. I am Director CNI, but I recently joined, and I've been here for maybe 1 week only. But I feel very happy to present these investment opportunities in Mizoram with regards to industries. Like my colleague, Madam Rodini has stated, Mizoram is a hilly area with majority of land covered by mountains and hill ranges. It's quite picturesque, very beautiful, and people from the mainland of India used to love our state very, very much. And these data I'll pass through because Madam Rodini has already presented this slide. And we have a very pleasant climate, very moderate, never too hot or never too cold. So this is a very ideal place for setting up of many industries. We have a forest cover of 84.53%, and we do have a lot of untapped natural resources in Mizoram. And we do very well in sustainable development goals also, and amongst the Indian state, we are the top gainer in SDC, that is 12%. And we have localized the SDG in Mizoram. On 9 theme that you can see on the slide, we concentrated on this 9 theme, that is poverty-free and enhanced livelihood, healthy village, child-friendly village, water-sufficient village, clean and green village, self-sufficient infrastructure village, and socially secure and socially just village, good governance village, and women-friendly village. And Mizoram, though landlocked and lacking behind in development with compared to other states, we are quite happy to say that Mizoram is a very progressive state, and we are quite proud of high literacy rate. But when we say high literacy rate, literacy, as we know, is ability to read and write. But then we need development of in Mizoram. But the strength of Mizoram is that Mizo women working as legislators, senior officials, and managers are 71%, and we have Mizo women workforce in government offices and commercial establishment run by women. Female and male ratio is, female is more in Mizoram. There are 1,018 female to every 1,000 male. So as a very disciplined life, this we have shown one tweet by Anand Mahindra. We are very disciplined in terms of traffic rules also. We love peace, we are disciplined, and we are very happy. And when we talk about investment, since Mizoram is still poorly connected, so we will concentrate on natural resources that are available in Mizoram. One of our natural resources is bamboo. Total bamboo bearing area in 2021 is 4,561 square kilometer. And we do have increase in bamboo bearing area from 2019 by 10,085 square kilometer. And 50% of the percentage of bamboo area to total geographical area percentage of bamboo area is 57. And we do have prominent species, but Mautak M. basifera contain the largest percentage, that is 57 of the bamboo varieties is Mautak. And we have a total number of clumps, 1,490 million. The greenway equivalent of clumps is 585 ton. So Mizo basically depends on bamboo since very olden times. We use it for construction of house. We use it for foods, and the bamboo and Mizo are intertwined. So we use it for furniture and handicraft, paper and pulp, textile and fabrics, food and beverages, and others also. But as of now, we restricted to construction of building materials, furniture and handicraft. Paper and pulp, we are not yet producing. Textile also, we lack technology. Food and beverage, we use a small quantity. And now we are starting biomass and biofuel in small, very, very small enterprise. These are some of the bamboo products, bamboo charcoal, bamboo furniture. So the challenges we face right now is lack of appropriate technology. The resource is there, but we still lack technology to process the bamboos, to add the values and to market also. And we lack experts, and we need training and capacity building, certification and licensing, research and development, and appropriate tools and machinery. In India, we don't get good machineries for processing of this bamboo as of now. And tea is indigenously grown in Mizoram for, like household consumes. But the quality of tea in Mizoram is very good, surpassing, I believe, Darjeeling tea. Mizoram is very ideal for tea plantation. We have high altitude with ample rainfall, and and our soil are rich in organic matter, and it's slightly acidic and well drained. And we don't produce in mass as of now. So Mizoram primarily grows high quality green and black teas. And we do have potential, that is untapped resources. Vast area are suitable for tea cultivations, and there is a potential of high quality production. And we do feel that we also have export potential for exporting Mizoram unique tea varieties to other states of India, or even up to international level also. So we have, the government has started a tea initiative through pre-process. One is NABARD initiative, and the other one is tea board, and the other one is MOVCD, NER. Central schemes such as NABARD 10,000 FPO scheme. We have one village that is in Dazo, and through tea board schemes we covered 7 villages, and MOVCD, NER, we covered 1 village. There is a potential in tea marketing because it's special and organic. There is a high and growing demand for specialty and organic teas due to health benefits, and consumers are willing to pay premium for quality. And secondly, it's unique. The distinct aroma. Mizo teas are very aromatic. They are high quality and potential to market Mizoram tea as organic and pesticide free. And even though we have these resources, we need interventions, basically Japan intervention in introduction of advanced technology for tea cultivation, processing and quality testing. And we do need investment in modern, attractive packaging and effective branding strategies. And funding of large-scale processing units is also a need. There is a workforce readily available in Mizoram, and we need to train a lot of farmers because Mizo still lacked entrepreneurship in this area. So we need to train local farmers and entrepreneurs on the latest tea cultivations and processing technique. These are some of the green tea produced in Mizoram, which is available locally, but it's still in small quantity. And passion fruit is naturally there in Mizoram, in the eastern part of Mizoram. And even though it is a tropical treasure, it's quite robust, tried very well in Mizoram. And it is one of the one district, one product for one district, Champhai district. It's the soil and the climate of Mizoram is an ideal condition for growing passion fruit. And we have 2 passion variety, purple passion fruit and yellow passion fruit. Now, current cultivation practices are traditional and organic farming methods. And we do need to increase adoption of modern horticulture techniques for better yield. On the market survey, we come to learn that there is an increasing demand in fresh passion fruit and processed fruit in terms of juices and jams, and growing health consciousness driving demand for antioxidant-rich fruits. And domestic market growth is also there at the moment. There is a rising consumption in urban areas driven by health and wellness trends, an expanding middle class with higher disposable income, and strong export prospect to other states of India as well. And we have the potential to penetrate premium fruit markets with organic and exotic varieties. So as of now, Mizoram is still lacking hydropower, and transportation also, we need investment in transportation, because transportation costs in Mizoram is still very high if we're going to invest in agriculture, and we need storage and logistics. And we need to build cold storage to reduce post-harvest losses, but this cold storage needs to be solar powered, because the cost of power, hydropower, is quite high, and it may not be, like the farmer may not be able to afford it. And processing also, we need to develop facilities for juices, jams, purees, and dried food, and advanced technology. We still need it in for efficiency and quality. And before me, Ms. Rodini has said, we feel that we need to invest in agri-tourism, offer plantation tours, fruit picking and tasting events, and promote Mizoram passion fruit sector as a tourist attraction. And we need value-added products, like create product like beverages, sauces, and confectionaries, and innovate for health conscious and niche market. And Mizo youth are very literate in IT also, and we feel that we have potential in IT sector also, because the climate is congenial and we have challenges also, but we have potential. The challenge is lack of high-speed internet connectivity and reliable power supply, and shortage of adequately trained and skilled IT professionals. But we have potential in terms of climate and flourishing market for IT services and product, including e-commerce, digital education, and telemedicine, and untapped potential for developing local talent. And when we look into the investment outlook in Mizoram, we have potential for fostering IT startups and entrepreneurship, leveraging local talent and innovations. And Mizoram culture of learning and adaptability enhances innovations and technological adoptions. And strategic investment in infrastructure, education, and regulatory improvement will unlock Mizoram's full potential in information technology. That is all, and thank you very much. And if there is any comments or questions, please feel free to ask.
Thank you, ma'am. Now we are at the end of today's seminar. For the last presentation, may I please request Dr. Gitima Das Krishna, Head of Northeast Desk from Invest India,
Yes.
to please
Let me
have the
share my
virtual
presentation.
presentation.
Is my presentation visible? Okay, and okay. Yeah, so thank you everyone for giving us the opportunity to present today on the opportunities in Mizoram. And Lal Rodingi ma'am and Maya ma'am has already spoken a lot about the investment opportunities in Mizoram. So, hold on, like, I don't know why my slides are not moving. I'll stop sharing and share again. Okay, so I would like to talk more from Invest India perspective. And Invest India is the national investment promotion agency under the Ministry of Commerce, and we work like a bridge between the government and the private investors. So we help and handhold investors in their whole process of investment in any state of India, starting from discovering the opportunities in any state, any business advisory they need, in finding a location partner, or sharing regulatory clearance policies. And even after investment, if there are any issues that needs to be addressed, Invest India supports in it. So it is a continuous long-term investment, long-term relationship with the investors that Invest India has. I actually have problem shifting my slides. Yes, please. Yes, please, if it is possible. Yeah, can you go to the next slide and the next slide? Third slide. Next one. Yes. So Invest India works through, we have three major pillars in Invest India. There are the country teams, sector teams, and the state teams. Country teams help investors from outside the country to navigate through the FDI regulation policies and do the analysis and help them in discovering the opportunities within India. And once the investors decides to come into the country, they just hand it over to the sector teams because investment comes to the various sectors like automobile, textile, food processing, etc. So the sector team helps with the policies or incentives that the central ministries offer. And after that, the investment actually gets grounded in the states. So the state team is there, and we are from the state team. I am Dipima from the Northeast team, and we help investors who want to invest in any of the Northeastern states, including Mizoram. So we help them connect with the government officials and help them in selecting the site, the policies, the incentives, and whatever support the investor needs, we are there with the investor in the state in every step of the way. Next slide, please. Next one. Yeah. So these are the various initiatives which are divided into the several buckets. Like these are initiatives within Invest India, which is part of Make in India initiative. So information discovery happens through India Investment Land Bank, Industrial Land Bank, which is like all the information of the land, industrial land available in the country is available at this portal, and any investor at any point of time can go to the portal and find out what are the industrial land available in any of the states. Similarly, there is a single window clearance system which Invest India helps the states to integrate into, so that all approvals are done within a defined time period. Then there is also issue resolution and monitoring teams there within Invest India. There are other teams like ODOP, One District, One Product, Startup India, Waste to Wealth, Agni, etc., which work within Invest India. The next slide. I'd like to talk a little bit about the Japan team with who we have considered this, we have started this collaboration. And the Japan desk it is called Japan Plus. They have partners with METI and JETRO. And this was started since October 2014. And the objective was for strategic bilateral initiative between these two countries to promote, facilitate, and retain Japanese investment in India. These are the various various services that Japan Plus Desk provides, like stakeholder consultation, policy advisory, regulatory clearance, market research, location assistance, site visit, issue resolution. Next one. This is just a general slide where we want to show, this is a survey conducted by JETRO, it's a 37 survey, where it shows that the business confidence of Japanese investors in India have increased over the years. In 2023, it was 56.7, which is increased to almost 60 in 2024, expected to increase. And so India continues to be in the leading position as far as the business confidence of the Japanese investors are concerned in this region. Next slide. These are some of the present. We're trying to show some of the Japanese companies which are present in India. But if you look at the presence of Japanese companies, you see that there are only very few handful of Japanese companies present in the states of Mizoram, Nagaland, or Meghalaya. So this is what we want to change. We want more cooperation, more investment from Japanese companies within these states. Next one. Here is a snapshot of Northeast India as a whole in terms of its contribution to the GDP. Northeast India at present contributes only 2.8% to India's GDP, but it is growing at a tremendous rate of 16%. The CAGR from FY18 to FY22 has been 7.5%. And Northeast India aims to contribute 6% to the national GDP by 2035. We have already seen the potential in terms of the connectivity due to its strategic location, being close to Myanmar, Bangladesh, Bhutan, Nepal. So the sub-regional connectivity through the multimodal Kaladan project or BBI and BIMSTEC, etc., will expected to increase the connectivity or logistic cost of this region because we are landlocked. The tourism sector already, Auditorium ma'am has already given a beautiful presentation on tourism sector, and we expect the tourism sector to contribute 8 to 13% by 2035. And agri and allied products are one of the major products contributor to GDP from this region. And as you can see that here, I want to mention basically 3 points. First one, that the central government has given tremendous focus on the Northeast region, and particularly on the development of the region in terms of infrastructure. So the kind of growth of infrastructure, the improvement in connectivity that can be seen in the last 5 years is like phenomenal. And the second point that we want to talk about is that India wants to be the 5 trillion economy very soon. And Northeast is expected to contribute a lot to this growth. And so Northeast region is considered the engine of growth, the new frontier of growth by the central ministry. The third point which I want to highlight here is that the Northeast region was considered like a decade or more than that back as one of the end points of the Northeast region, the Northeast point end of the India. Now the whole perspective has changed. The Northeast region, or particularly Mizoram, is considered the entry point of India. So the development of this region is a highly focused agenda of the central government, and it can be seen at every corner of this region. Next slide. So this is for Mizoram, the overview of Mizoram, which I don't want to repeat because it was already talked about. I just want to highlight one point here that it has been growing at 12.6%. This is the constant price in FY22. The fiscal year 22 starts from April to March, April 2021 to March 2022, which versus the 7.5% of India's growth. So it is growing at a much higher rate than the by my previous speakers. I'll just talk about the focus sectors, though it is already there. Food and agri and food processing is one of the major focus sectors, which includes pineapple, bamboo, and we can see that passion fruit can be one of it. And then the tourism sector, IT, ITES, and the skill development. But sports is also one of the focus sectors of the state because sports is considered an industry by the state government. So the skill development, which is already mentioned by both the speakers, that it is extremely important from the state perspective. Next slide. Next one, please. Yes. Mizoram, it's a very high living, ease of living. That's what we want to see Mizoram is known for. It has a pleasant climate. In summer also, the temperature doesn't go beyond 29. It is already mentioned that it tops the list of happiness index. The people are very happy, disciplined, literate, and the clean air. Aizawl is considered to come up as #1 city in India with the cleanest air. Considering the air pollution in some of the cities in globally, Aizawl stands apart because of this cleanest air, lovely landscape, and also the highest forest cover as a percentage of the geographical area. So its index in the ease of living is kind of high in the state of Mizoram. Next slide. Here, I want to mention some of the institutional policy framework, which was not mentioned by previous speakers. Mizoram has already they have come up with an empowered committee. They have formed an empowered committee and a working committee, which are focused for promotion and smooth facilitation of investment in the state. And they also ensure time-bound improvement in investment ecosystem. The state is also planning a state IPA, Investment Promotion Agency, which will be the nodal point of contact for all the investors in Mizoram, so they do not have to go to different departments, that it will act as a nodal point of contact. And this main job or the primary job of this IPA is to promote Mizoram as a world-class investment destination, facilitate investment, improve ease of doing business, and assist in creating supporting policies. Mizoram has recently come up with a Mizoram Sustainable Investment Policy just a couple of months back. It has got a customized investment for mega investment, and there is also GST reimbursement announced in that policy. In addition to that, this builds upon the Mizoram Industrial Policy, which talks about land subsidy, factory rent subsidy, interest subsidy, power subsidy, manpower development subsidy is some of the incentives given by the state of Mizoram. Mizoram has also some sectoral policy like Mizoram Responsible Tourism Policy 2020, Mizoram Sports Policy 2019, Mizoram Logistic Policy 2022. And we can share this policy with anyone if someone is interested. The next slide, please. Yeah, next slide is on Unnati. It is a central government incentive scheme which is just announced by our Ministry of Commerce, DPIIT. The scheme has an outlay of 10,000 crore, and it will be the scheme is just announced in March 9th, and this will be in place for 10 years with until 8/3/2034, and any investment that happens in the registered within the next 2 years till March 31st, 2026 can avail the benefits which are given in the scheme. Maximum eligible benefit for any investment is 250 crore. There is a capital subsidy, 30% of capital investment is given as subsidy with a maximum of 5 crore in Zone A and 7.5 crore maximum in Zone B. Since Mizoram falls under Zone B, so the maximum limit is 7.5 crore for any investment. There is also interest subvention, 3% and 5% for Zone B. Principal amount, as I said, it cannot be like it has to be 250 crore on eligible for 7 years. Then there is also GST reimbursement on this investment. So anyone who wants to invest in Mizoram, if they register within the next 2 years till 2026, can avail all these uh, incentives from the central government, Ministry of Commerce. Next slide. This is the Northeast team. I'm Gitima, and these are the team members. Anu Johnny is the spoke for Mizoram, and we got operationalized in March 2021. As I said, central government has got given high focus into this region. So this special Northeast team was formed under DPIIT to supplement the effort of the Northeastern states for strengthening the investment ecosystem to attract investment into the region. The next slide. These are the different buckets through which we provide support. We provide support through promotions, like we help the states in their summit, roadshows, sector country roundtable, etc. Then we help the state in targeting, coordinating with domestic and international chambers, networking. We also facilitate investors and handhold investors. If they have any query, we answer them. We help them in their site visit, grievance redressal, and aftercare. We are also work with the state in their capacity building. As I said before, the state is coming up with their own investment promotion agency, and we are working with the state closely, supporting them as they structure their investment promotion agency. We also provide inputs and benchmarking for policy and review or modify the existing policy with inputs from the investors. The next slide. These are some of the engagement with Japan that we had recently. We had a Northeast Investment Summit last year, which was organized by Ministry of Development of Northeastern Region, donor, and the Embassy of Japan. We had a webinar which was focused on exploring the opportunities in Northeast region as a whole. Then there was another roundtable, as you can see on the slide, the roundtable on the interaction of Nagaland as an emerging business destination, where there was discussion on synergies in the field of food processing, tourism, bamboo, healthcare, higher education, among others. And there were many Japanese companies which participated in this roundtable. And as an outcome of this event, as you can see in the bottom, there was an MOU signed between ARMS Incorporation and Nagaland University recently, and they have started a Japanese language course. It was announced at the university, and the Japanese teacher is already there, and the course has started by end June. The course was supposed to start, so it has started the course for the students in Nagaland, state of Nagaland. Next slide. These are the proposed engagement with Japan and with Mizoram, that we think can happen. There can be engagement with JICA for the development of a model industrial park, preferably in the capital city, Aizawl, near the capital city. There can be research and technical cooperation for product development and backward linkages in the bamboo sector, especially in the technical textile also. And sector-focused roundtable can happen with the chambers and association. The sectors we have identified are food processing, tourism, bamboo, healthcare, and higher education. So the specific sectors we can take, and the investor interested in that sector can be invited for a focused roundtable where we showcase the opportunities in the sector in the state of Mizoram. And we can also help in the targeting and facilitating these companies in the trust sectors whoever is interested. And then we can facilitate a mutually beneficial trade of raw, semi-processed, or processed material which are available in the state of Mizoram, which can be in bamboo, niche horticultural products, etc. Next one. I think we have come to the almost the end of my guest. Thank you. And thank you for this opportunity again. Arigato. And we hope to see your interest in the state. And if there are any questions, we are here to answer them. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. With this, we will conclude today's seminar. I would like to thank all the speakers and participants for your time for the event today. これをもちまして、本日のセミナーを終了とさせていただきます。皆様、今日ご協力ありがとうございました。Now we will have a networking session with refreshments at the foyer, which is just outside this hall. この会場のすぐ外にあるフォヤでネットワーキングセッションを開催します。ぜひご参加くださいませ。では、フォヤまでお進みください。ありがとうございました。